to talk about this, though. Dhar Mann, I saw on Twitter, this is all I know about it from Twitter, the most reliable of news sources, is that, I guess Dhar Mann employees, you know, the kid gets bullied, what's happens next is shocking. Those type of fucking videos. The employers, or employees, the actors, wonderful actors, by the way, are on strike. Strike! You know how fucking ironic that is? Dhar Mann doesn't pay employees. What happens next is shocking. So I gotta find out more context.
Wacky news for you.
This is amazing.
This is,
and it had to be through him because he's the one that got me into fucking Dhar Mann.
It involves our beloved Dhar Mann.
I should have tied my hair up. I forgot to.
All of you know Dhar Mann. Shit. He has his own little extended universe.
I didn't grab my water either. No.
The Dhar Mann cinematic universe. Even if you've never subjected yourself to the torture of watching a Dhar Mann video, I'm confident you've at least heard of them or seen them, because he pioneered an entire genre of telling the most basic stories and teaching the most basic lessons you learned as an 8-year-old. It was my guilty pleasure to watch them because I was so confused by their existence and their popularity. These things have like 50
I used to play Genshin for hours while listening to his reactions.
Literally things like be nice, don't be
mean, I don't play Genshin.
Don't cheat. Don't judge a book by its cover.
Although I'm considering
it feels like he's making these things as like this repository of human emotion to teach to aliens that are trying to study us. It's crazy.
Great way to put it.
Here's how popular they were. And the titles, they legitimately were a massive smashing success that other channels have emulated. Things like Tall Girl Dumps Short Guy and Lives to Regret It. Man Cheats on Wife, Lives to Regret It. Employee spits in bosses.
Man, Dhar Mann in his peak.
Lives
peak
to regret
fiction,
it.
Bro. Peak fucking
or,
fiction.
Kid tries to cheat on math test. What happens next is shocking. Woman works 3 jobs to put food on the table for her kids. What happens next is shocking.
I like the ones with like the nerd.
Dhar
Those
Mann
were bangers.
Started that. And he's also the one who always says that they're not just telling stories, they're changing lives. But this week, a lot of allegations came out against Dhar Mann, and it seems like they're not just telling stories.
Look, man, I'm not gonna lie. One time, I did some digging, and I found out that Dhar Mann, I guess, got arrested for, what was it? Something about weed, I think. Hold on. Dhar Mann arrested. Ganjapreneur Dhar Mann sentenced to 5 years probation for defrauding Oakland. Like, and this was before his very prolific Dhar Mann. 1 second, man. Forgot I had my ad blocker on. Okay, can I like see it now, bro? I'm trying to show the fucking people. Okay, we're back. Let's see, where was it? Phony claims to Oakland Redevelopment Agency. I don't know, just, you know, some crazy shit, right? Is that not kind of insane for Dhar Mann? Like, it's fucking Dhar Mann. And this was before all this shit. And no one went out of their way to go like, hey, man, Dhar Mann, watch this Dhar Mann guy.
Changing the lives
I assume that he was a better person now, though.
Way. According to a lot of beloved actors that I know and love, such as Steve,
some great actors. Steve is the GOAT. Steve is the GOAT.
Steve's been one of my favorites. He has corroborated a lot of these claims that they just don't get paid, like, at all. He says that the majority of the actors can't even afford rent when they're contracted by Dhar Mann Studios. So it's a pretty big deal.
Essentially, as an actor at Dhar Mann Studios, I am just a contract player.
This is crazy, bro. Hold on. Sorry. Fourth wall's getting broken on me. This is fucking with me. It's weird seeing Steve himself talking to me through TikTok about serious matters.
Employment there.
Without a script.
I'm just sort of called every now and then, as are all the other actors. And
that's so crazy,
bro. Sustainable. One of the main issues is that not a single actor that works at Dhar Mann Studios can afford rent.
Hearing shit like that absolutely blows my mind because every single actor in the Dhar Mann cinematic universe has like 1,000 roles. Like Steve, his name is Steve, but he'll always be Steve to me, damn it. His real name is Colin. Colin accounts for probably like 40% of total screen time in Dhar Mann's videos, and he's not getting paid enough to afford rent? That's outrageous. And I went into the comments because I wanted to see what people were saying about all of this, and usually when you go into the comments you expect to see some absolutely wild shit, like Dhar Mann's a bad guy. He showed me his butthole in one of my dreams once.
Oh, wow.
Or you'll find jokes like one of the top comments was, the PS5s changed Dhar Mann, which made me giggle. It's talking about Dhar Mann's obsession with giving away PS5s in the videos. But then one comment made an extremely good point that's pretty alarming to think about. A lot of the actors in Dhar Mann's videos are children, and if he's this comfortable exploiting industry veterans like Colin has been in Better Call Saul, had minor roles in other huge productions. He has been in the industry for a long time outside of the Dhar Mann Studios universe. If Dhar Mann's exploiting people like Colin and other adult actors with horrible pay, is he even paying the children at all? I have to wonder.
He's paying them an exposure. The long-old tactic
is he just
paying
write
artists
clout into their contracts, like. Hey,
that's what I just said. Oh my god!
I'm making my 48th video on not judging a book by its cover. I need you to play the principal role. I'll give you 1,000 exposure dollars. My YouTube channel has 17.8 million subs. This is going to be great for your Instagram and your TikTok. So just sign here. No, you're not getting pay. I mean, I can give you like some sticks of gum, but that's about it.
I'm not gonna lie. I would definitely be in a Dhar Mann video for some exposure dollars.
Every single actor I've seen in the Dhar Mann cinematic universe has come out corroborating each other, and they are out there protesting right now outside of Dhar Mann Studios. If all of those are true, it's very worrying to think about if he's also doing the same to the children actors in his content.
What's up, Mitchell?
Because those kids are not industry veterans, and their parents likely aren't familiar with the industry either. They might not know what fair pay is, or if there even is pay for the work. Like,
damn,
there's
you got
just so
3
much
breadcrumbs.
messiness to all of
this
that.
Must be about pay is like
going on if all of the
that wasn't really a joke. I'm
just
I don't know. That was weird.
One of his big lessons is what happens in the dark always comes to the light. And goddamn is Dhar Mann learning that
he was
one
right
now.
God
I saw
damn.
that comment across every TikTok
Dhar Mann
ever,
told his own future.
referring to this situation.
That's great.
Like, Dhar Mann is getting dunked on with his own lessons. He even made a video kind of about this same thing, such as mean boss mistreating employees. And
I'm not playing Fortnite this stream, bro.
Dhar Mann is in that stage right now because all of his employees, well, I guess they're not technically employees, they're contractors. All of them are coming out to talk about how miserable it was when it comes to
Hit me up on like Saturday. I can play Saturday.
To even talk
but
to them.
not during UFC. Oh fuck! What time does it start? Like 5? Hold on. Cause me and my dad are watching all night. So 7? Hold on. Sorry, I gotta check this. Main card. Preliminary card. Oh wait, no. Early prelim starts at 3. Well, shit. Hold on. Sorry. I guess I can miss some of them, though. It's about to be so fucking good, though. That main card is looking nasty, bro. I don't know. But Saturday, and then Sunday's Super Bowl, but neither of those are all day. So, hit me up. Hit me up on the weekend.
Dodges them.
So I'm not streaming this weekend, because I just said why.
And apparently has even cultivated this culture where if you speak out against him, you get fired. So I'd like
Let's
to go over all
go!
these allegations with you and show you some of their TikToks and the protests that they're currently doing against Dhar Mann Studios.
I'm gonna write a new story, a novel, a web novel. Dhar Mann's the villain. If I said that a week ago, no one would have believed me. Oh, this guy? I love this guy. I forgot his name, but he's a goat as well in the Dhar Mann cinematic universe.
There's a ton of
This is smart, though. This is smart. Because they know if one of them spoke out, they'd get fired. But he can't fire all of us. Okay. He probably couldn't. But would he risk it? Would he risk firing the best actors in the game?
Their protest, and I recognize every single person in it. I also love the shirts some of them are wearing that says, "What happens next is shocking." That's just beautiful.
It is.
So even though Dhar Mann appears to want to teach lessons of positivity to everyone else, it's rules for thee and not for me. According to pretty much every actor, they're all saying the same thing about his refusal to communicate, as well as his refusal to actually pay them like an actual good wage for their work, which is odd because he makes so much money
off
of the content. It's tens of millions. Because when Dhar Mann makes a video, not only does it blow up on YouTube, getting at least 10 million views pretty much, but it's kind of like Ouroboros constantly eating its own ass here, because he'll take that same video that he made for YouTube and repackage it on every other platform, Facebook, TikTok, everywhere, to farm even more views for this crazy. Which
I ain't gonna lie,
Just getting
I do that shit too.
Absorbency of views from.
I'm just kidding. I don't post shit on Facebook.
That's a ton
but
of
imagine if I did.
But even aside from the money he's generating on the content itself, He was
I feel like I
already
get a
an
lot more
extremely
hate on
successful
Facebook
and
than
extremely
YouTube,
wealthy
though.
businessman. He had a very successful cosmetics line, and I think even before Dhar Mann Studios blew up for him, he was worth right around $50 million.
Damn.
This is a guy that could easily afford to pay his actors well, and I would have expected him to do that. Because I always got the impression that he was just like a genuinely good guy who just wanted to tell basic positive messages. But according to all the actors, he's a wolf in sheep's clothing, which is extremely sad, and I feel terrible for all the actors in this situation, because it really did play out like a Dhar Mann video. Aspiring up-and-coming actors thought they had landed a great gig with a great guy. What happens next will shock you.
We are protesting why we are out there right now. We've been talking to a lot of actors. It's the same. Everybody feels the same across the board. The trouble is, there's a culture at the studio of if you talk, you're out.
It seems the moral mastermind Dhar Mann is ruling his company with an iron fist of fear.
I was about to say, he's like Kingpin from fucking
out against him,
Marvel.
I guess they're fired, at least according to the actors. I'm only showing you Colin's statement here, but there are so many others. You can find all of it by just looking up the Dhar Mann protests. All of the main actors that you're used to seeing in Dhar Mann's videos have come out against him. And they're not being greedy, by the way. Like, all of them are just saying, we just want, like, moderately decent pay for the work. Like, all of them are proud of the work they've done with Dhar Mann. Colin concludes the video by talking about how much all of it has meant to him. But if they can't afford rent, there's a huge problem. They're not looking to be paid fucking 6 figures per production or anything. They're just looking for fair pay for the work that they've done.
Like, fun doesn't pay the bills, unfortunately.
Per production or anything. They're just looking for fair pay for the work that they've done and are continuing to do for you. And the least you can do is at least hear them out, go to a meeting. But Colin and all of the other actors talk about how Dhar Mann continuously avoids talking to
He's
them.
playing hard to get. Come on. Have you ever read like a fucking romance novel or something?
Explain
Come
that
on,
situation.
So we decided to come together as a group and talk collectively with our boss, Dhar Mann. We sent a letter to him, a hard copy and an email. The email was CC'd to the head of production as well, so that we made sure that Dhar got it, but it was addressed to Dhar. It was delivered to Dhar. We were contacted, said we could have a meeting to discuss
didn't show up, huh?
Our issues.
Let me guess.
That meeting was pushed several times, changed on us. When we finally got to the
union busting tactics.
We had reiterated that we wanted it to be with Dhar. Dhar was not there. Following a couple days, reiterating again, we would like to speak specifically with Dhar. This is what the meeting is about. This is our boss. This is who we want to talk to. End of the week comes and goes. We learned Saturday there was...
What if, plot twist, Dhar Mann is actually innocent? The head of production, though, is the evil one. Dhar Mann is locked in his fucking basement with chains. He was forced to reduce their salaries so the production guy get more money or whatever. And that, he's the real mastermind. Holy shit. Holy shit.
Will not be a meeting.
Apparently Dhar Mann couldn't even be bothered to attend the meeting after pushing it several times and eventually just shutting that shit down entirely and putting the kibosh on it. He has so little respect for his talent that he refuses to even acknowledge them or hear them out or face them in person. He just hides behind emails and horrible pay, I suppose. At least according to all of the actors. This is pretty much all of them. I have yet to see any like defense of Dhar Mann, so we only have one side of the story. I'm very interested to hear his.
How do you
side
fuck
of it,
up this badly? I guess greed is one hell of a drug
coming out against him, and I really feel like what
look, man, I'm gonna lie. I'm not one of those YouTubers that's gonna be like, yeah, man, I wouldn't want to be big. I don't even want the money. Nah, man. If I can get bread off YouTube, hey, I'll take it. But if you're at Dhar Mann's level, like. You can pay your fucking talent, bro. You can pay your fucking talent.
Super reasonable. Talk to us. Like, that's the only reason the protest is happening right now. Like, the pay is obviously a huge problem, but the biggest issue is that he won't even talk to them to at least hear them out about the pay. So they don't even have that first step of getting the pay fixed, which is communication with the fucking guy who's decided their pay. So they just want to talk to him, but he won't let them. Which is why they're standing outside of the Dhar Mann studios, ringing cowbells, blowing whistles, and letting everyone know how awful it's been. Like, it is just wild to me that Dhar Mann, the absolute moral authority, the mega mind of morals,
it is kind of crazy. I can't believe it.
Is this much of an asshole, apparently. So yeah, anyway, that's about it. Just wanted to talk
Allegedly.
about all of this and
Allegedly.
let everyone know what's going on with it. Pretty interesting situation. Hoping for the best for the actors that aren't getting paid well here. Hopefully that gets resolved. That's about it. So yeah.
That's kind of fucking crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Hey, the game's the game. I'm kidding. Dhar Mann, bro, pay your damn actors. Yeah, that's a bit of a yikers, as the new gen would say.